and I hope you're doing well. This is a touch of tarot. If you want to fast forward, because this is live and I'm going to wait a moment to let other people come on, feel free to fast forward. All my info is below. This will be a collective reading person wants to say to you but cannot say right now, and I already got some messages, so I'm just going to give everyone a minute to get on here, and I'm going to get some music. This isn't going to be the longest reading. I apologize. I actually don't have Wi-Fi right now. There's been some sort of a terrible accident in my neighborhood, and it took down a pole or some sort of wires. So I'm just streaming from my phone right now, and I don't mind because it's Friday and we need some messages here, right? So I'm just getting the music, and so thank you again. Make sure I can hear it. Okay, I just need to hear like something calming in the background, and I hope you're all doing really well. Hi, Paul. Whenever I see your name, but it's like, ooh, Paul's here. Hi, Naomi and Carly and Lindsay. Hey. Okay, so the messages were already coming out, so I'm just going to stop here. When I was shuffling, I brought out a few different decks we haven't used for a while. One of them I haven't used pretty much forever. But I'm asking the message that the Divine Masculine wants to tell you. And I was wondering, am I going to be channeling this or what's actually going to happen here? But so far it's coming out, and I had dropped the cards kind of thing and caught them. And the one card that did slip out is the King of Swords. So interestingly enough, when I was shuffling this deck and clearing the energy for this deck, we had the Queen of Swords come out with, sorry, I'm just trying to recall because there was a message within that. I do remember the Queen of Swords, and all that the Queen of Swords is in this deck is a head on a sword. So it was a very strong energy, but I don't remember the message anymore. Anyhow, we'll get right into this. I'm seeing 2 aces. I've already shuffled. We're going to shuffle some more. I just want to give you this message and let's begin. Thank you once again for joining me. All my info is below. So we start off with the King of, and there's truth that's going to come out here. And that's what I got when I saw that. Yeah, I have something to tell you type of energy, okay? This person wants to take action towards a fresh beginning, a new beginning. There's a few things that this message is telling me. Your person wants to take action not only towards cutting something to create a new beginning, but almost releasing a part of them. It's just like a spiritual growth towards their truth. So let's see what else is behind here. Behind here is the 10 of Swords energy. Where they were was not that. And this whole the 10 of Swords energy is telling me this person wants you to know they had to hit rock bottom to do what they're going to do. Okay. Sorry, it's going to distract me a little here. I'm going to try and not look over there. I really appreciate you all here. And I'm just, Naomi, I'm just going to make you a moderator just in case, because I do get people that show up on here. Okay. But I want to get right to this message from your person to you, what they want to tell you, but they can't. Okay. So what I just heard from this card, watching it fall, and we have the King of Swords back here. So you're dealing with someone that really wants you to know this whole process here, no matter how dark it seemed or how angry this person seemed to you, it was all about growth. And not only their growth, you also are growing from this as well. That's something your person actually knows, because your person's become quite enlightened here. And what I heard when I saw this is, I don't regret anything no more. So your person has come to this state of self-forgiveness where they're not regretting what path they took on this journey. They're moving forward more enlightened now. Okay. So what else does this person want to tell you that, they feel that they can't tell you? Honestly, okay, I'm going to be honest with what I see here. And there was some uncertainty, and this could have to do with anything. We're not fully getting it. Okay, well, I'm seeing this. Okay, there was uncertainty. Sorry, I have to tell you what I'm seeing as it comes out. Not only with you and the connection they had with you, because they have all these other things going on in their world that they weren't ready to face, but also with ending another connection. So you guys know where you fit in with that. But I see there was definitely, okay, that hid itself right there. It was another king. I don't know which one, but there was definitely another connection here This person was contemplating, I'm just getting it's not only with you, that they were uncertain about. It's like, how were they going to end one cycle to get to the next? Okay, I see now. So it was like this whole big, it's all connected is what I'm getting. This whole situation is connected. I think this is something your person is coming to the realization of. I'm seeing a spider right now, and the web. So your person is coming to a realization that they weaved their own web, that they've created everything that brought them to where they are right now, right? And maybe this person that you're dealing with is now coming to a realization that there has to be like a brand new fresh start. But that's only me picking up that message, that something has to be ended is what your person is saying. They realized they did get themselves where they in the position they found themselves in and may possibly be in right now, or just getting out of as of this fall. Okay, like right now type of energy. It's a lonely path is what I'm hearing your person say. They do have a destination in mind, like they do have a final destination. You know how sometimes people do stuff and they don't really know what they think is going to happen. I do see this person does have a final destination. I'm getting the sword and the stone energy. It's going to take a loss to get there. I don't know why, but let's see what else comes up. There's going to be losses involved in this. They're going to be breaking free from, I'm just getting commitments they have. And I don't feel like it's just a karmic commitment. I think it's like, yeah, it is a multiple karmic commitments is what I'm getting, because they've tied themselves up in multiple situations that they have to take a loss with is what it is. Okay. It's not just one. I'm seeing two really strong ones that are kind of equally heavy. Let's just say that word. I'm seeing like kind of a shadow of a weight, right? So but there's also all these other multiple, I'm just getting like really annoyed energy with that. There's also other multiple things involved. Okay. I don't know if sometimes your person loses their temper and has a really quick, sharp mouth that's rude. They're not saying to you, but they may say things that are offensive, because I almost felt like, that was about to come out of me. Okay, so let's talk more. Okay, I was looking at the growth energy and I wanted to get into that a little more. So what I'm seeing here is you and your person may be from two totally different cultures. I don't know. Take a look here and look at, I see this beautiful energy here, the sun at the bottom, but you may have this, these totally different cultural energies to you. Like I'm seeing this reddish type of hair here. And then this woman has dark, thick black hair. Right. But what I'm getting here is no matter what, this is a connection. I'm hearing a commitment in love, guys. When I look at these cards and I'm asking more about this growth, and this person may be coming, because this is asking, what does your person want to tell you that they can't tell you right now? This person wants a commitment. They want a commitment in a love connection with you. I'm just seeing the wheel spinning, and I'm picking up, they want to weave like this wheel with you. So it's like they want to make a new, it's very fast too, like web, but they want you involved in it. Okay. There's something here. I'm just hearing like you're out of this world, or you're from another world, or there's something here like that. You bring, for many of you, it doesn't matter if you're like what your culture is or whatever. There's something about you that brings an essence with you to your person is what I'm getting. And they love it. They love that you're different than them. They love, but you still have like, you get along so well. Okay. But they love that you are very different than them. And if you are specifically from like a whole other culture and you are really deep in your culture, stick with it. Don't give up any part about you, because this person loves every single thing about you is what I'm seeing. There's such this webbed energy here. So things are connected is what this major message is as well. So what else does your person want to say that they may feel like they can't tell you? Imagination, another 7. I think this person was a bit delusional. That's just what I'm getting from this card. And when I see the construction here, they may have been trying to build something for their own internal satisfaction. So what I'm getting here is when you were with this person, there was a period, and they want you to be aware that they are aware they were being selfish is what I'm getting. But once it's like, this is what I'm getting, your person saying something about, okay, so that, they've been selfish. It's something about, with the uncertainty card, like they would want to come into your life just for self-satisfaction, self-pleasure. But when they would get there, they would realize there's more. But a lot of times their initial actions, the reason they pick up the phone or spin the wheel or whatever that is, take that move is because they literally wanted to have sex, is what, seriously. For some of you, maybe you've stopped. I know a lot of people I've read for, you guys don't do that anymore. If you know my situation, some of you do. But there was a period, and I'm going to say 2019, that was a period of a lot of self-indulgence for everyone on both sides, right? And I think a lot of people had to step away from that. So your person is acknowledging, they thought they could get away with things, and they're being straight up. You might be dealing with someone that's straight up. Yeah, I thought I was getting this and that. But once I was with you, there's something here, like once I was with you, or once I would see you, or once I would hear you or be near you, then they wanted you. So it was no longer. Thank you so much, Carla. That is so nice of you. Thank you for the $4.99. I hope you're having a good day. And this is matching the color of yours. So maybe it's good luck, because now there's 3 7s here. But this talks about a delay here. So what was the delay about? Okay, let's see. So once they would be with you or near you, it's weird. It's like they just want you to know that. I don't know why they want you to know that. Justice. Maybe some of you were thinking that, or thinking it's not balanced. I do believe that this person does want to come forward now with balance, and they want to come forward proper, is what I'm getting as well. And seeing the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom, for some of them, the delay is, like with the 7 of Pentacles, is that they had to deal with some stuff to get balanced within their own life, and maybe come to a full separation from a situation, if they're not already, right? Let's see what's going on. And we come back to the Sun, because it's telling you that this is mentioning that you are this person's guiding light. You are this person's happiness. This is where this person wants to be. I'm hearing they're doing it all for you. I don't know. That's a lot, right? To say they're doing it all for you. But look at, maybe they are putting the work in. Maybe they are doing what they have to do to cut these losses that they're tied to. We're getting these same cards coming out again, right? And we have the Princess of Swords here. It's about control. It's about someone in pause mode right now. So look at this. There's some sort of a bizarre energy. Oh, Paul, thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you for the $14.99. I really appreciate it. So there's some sort of an energy here with the Beauty in reverse. So what I'm hearing is things are getting ugly. I'm not quite sure why. The Beauty is the Cup, Ace of Cups. Sorry, I'm just getting all these messages here. There's something about what was down is going up. You see the arrow here. So something has to come down. Tell me more about the control. I'm hearing self-control. This person has to have self-control right now. Is this something here? The 7 in reverse now. So now we have all the 7s out here. This is about standing strong. So it's a velour. I kind of forget what because I looked up all the meanings of these cards. But for me, this is someone who's standing quite no matter what. I feel in reverse, it may be no matter how painful it was, they were enduring some sort of pain. It's weird because all these arrows are facing down. So once again, it's going to that energy of what goes down. Something has to come down for a new beginning here, okay? So let's see what else your person wants to tell you but feels that they cannot tell you about what they're up to right now or what's going on. Let's just see. And thank you for all my new subscribers. Oh, Keeper, thank you so much for the 1111. Make a wish, everyone. Thank you so much. The best respect cost is required. Respect is required. Respect is required. Guys, I'll tell you really quickly, because I know you want the message, but just whatever you want your person to do, start within you. Start changing things within you, okay? And I'm telling you, there is a pause period. And it's even in my class I'm taking now for NLP, they even teach us there is a period of pause. It's where things kind of have to catch up. But just start the change within you. It can make a huge difference, okay? Magnificent. So I personally feel, because I'm asking what is your person up to, I think your person is coming across some self-love energy. And it's true, if you want to change something within your person, like you want them to know that they are confident, that they deserve this, that they should be more confident or have confidence, and they are lovable. Love yourself. Realize how magnificent you are, because the bonds between you and your person are shared. Okay. And releasing, I swear to you, it's really contradictive. But if your person is in a situation, and they can't give you 100% right now because they're in a situation anyways, and you want them to leave the situation, for many of them, I promise you, they are doing it. They're doing it this year. They're doing it within the next 45 days. But you may have to do some releasing first. Okay. And that not only is about releasing your self doubt about what you do, because that's what's going to have them release too. It's just the energy of release. You don't have to hang on to this. I do feel that you're a little tied up in this. And I do feel what I'm getting, the messages, is that some of you really are doing really well, but you're almost doing it because, like, for your person. And the guidance is that you don't need to do this for your person. It's about really loving yourself and doing it all for you. And there's like a string that comes along with it. So yeah, there's clearing old beliefs. There's honestly a message here is about, clearing some of this connection up for some of you, just letting go of your expectations of it, knowing that this will come back. For some of you, it's kind of relevant that we have this energy of having to isolate, and we know we're still going to come back and see everyone, one day. But there is this period of just allowing and just letting it go. Okay. And if some of you have goals, it's time to set boundaries around yourself and allow you to go and reach your goals. Okay. So let's see if we get anything more, because I feel like that message there is just telling you literally to do onto yourself that you want someone else to do onto. So from the masculine or from the feminine, whoever it is that your person is, well, I mean, I don't know when this flipped over. I'm seeing the Four of Swords here, trapped in fear. This is about someone who is, I'm getting miserable. Your person wants you to know they went through a period of isolation from everyone. Is this recently? I'm not sure if this is recently, but this, and I keep on thinking like in fall. Okay. So something like that. But here we go. They went through a period because they had to face their shadows. This is the biggest thing that we should all be making sure we do. Make friends with your shadows. I think that came out. I don't know, maybe it came out in one of the readings. I'll have your readings posted Sunday for everyone. And the extendeds, I'll have those as well. Your person had to, and I do feel it's recently that your person really had to face their shadow. So I want to dig into that for a second, okay? Because as you see, we haven't heard too much here about the karmic or anything like that. But I know that, that's a big part of the shadow work that your people had to deal with. And if your persons have been away from you right now, and like I said, they were away from the world. That's what they're telling me. So are these in reverse? Looks like they're in reverse. Okay. I do still feel like there's a little bit of relevance, but it's the Three of Cups and it's the empty Three of Cups. There's no color here. And I say that because some of the cards here have doubles. I don't remember if the Three of Cups does specifically, but the doubles usually look like this, the unfinished. So what I got this message when I saw these two cards is that this person was actually in an unfulfilling commitment. Okay. 10 of Cups here at the bottom. Let me just see what else comes out here. That's just the message I got. And unfulfilling commitment. Tell us what else you want to tell us. And we have the Page of Swords. And I get that you knew this person, at least for part of this. Well, here it is again, a 10 of Cups. There's 2 10 of Cups in this deck. Wow. It's like you knew this person. You knew this. I'm seeing 8 of Cups here. You knew this person and all you could do is watch them suffer. Some of them are very aware that you were watching them, your heart was breaking, you wanted to be with them, you weren't saying too much, or I don't know if you were saying something, but you were definitely watching. You were watching your person live in some sort of emptiness is what I get. And also there's something here, like, I don't know if you and this person talked about this. This person wanted what they had with you. I don't know if they ever said that to you. That's what I'm getting. They wanted what they had with someone else, with you. So what else do they want to tell who's watching? Okay, let's see. Hang in there is what I'm getting. Just 1 second. There's something here about this person wants you to know that they think that you represent, like there's something about you, complete strength. But there's something about you they want you to know. It's like you make the best from the worst or some. I don't know if that's, and I forgot to mention this card. The Hope card had come out as well, which is very powerful here. This person is hoping for reunion because here you see this person wants to come back. There's 2 people in that card. I don't know if you can see it. It's something about, like, I don't know, like you can do things backwards and they still turn out for you or something like that, okay? You don't lose your hope. You always keep dreaming. You always stay focused. And it's coming. This person, what is that about? Tell me, because there's something here coming for sure. It's not going to be the easiest. I mean, there might be some drama coming along with it. Let's see what we have. There's something coming. I don't know why I feel it's you're coming. Like I feel like the feminine or something. But look at, she's like offering whoever it is, because this is unisex. It doesn't matter, right? But there's someone that's traveling towards you, and it's not going to be easy. But don't lose hope, because this will come. You see the sun coming in the 1, and here it is coming. It's coming, and I feel like here this person's holding that wand, just making a plan. Like, I got to go get to my 4 of Wands. I got to go get to my person. But then they go and travel or take this trip or whatever they have to do with the world energy. Maybe just reach out to you. Maybe just reach out with you. What to you with the Page of Cups there? Come out. Let's see what we're talking about here. The Hanged Woman. So for some of you, I just got to say, I don't know, there's just a strong feminine energy here, okay? And if you're feminine and you are dealing with a masculine, when I see that type of energy, sometimes I just think that you're dealing with a masculine that's honestly just very caring and very in touch with their feminine side. It doesn't mean that they're not masculine at all or anything like that, but there's a very strong feminine energy here. And it's even saying that this feminine, like this person coming forward, was hung or stuck, right? But in this deck, it's a very strong feminine deck. If you're looking for it, it's the Tattoo Tarot, I believe. It's very dominant in feminine energy, but we have the Hanged Woman, right? Oh no, they still call her the Hanged Man. Why? She's a woman and she's hung. She actually looks like an acrobat. But I feel like that is representing the same energy of whoever this is that's coming forward, but it's not going to be too easy. It could be that the divine feminine will be speaking up, because look at it. I'm seeing someone walking away and someone coming forward. Could it be you just meet in the middle type of thing? Who knows? Let's see. Yeah, because you both have some releasing to do. So maybe if you're the divine feminine on here, and I just say that because a lot of my viewers are, Maybe you too have something to walk away from. Maybe you both have something to walk away from. Okay. Usually I focus on one side of it, but I seem to always forget and leave out that you could both be leaving something, obviously. You may both be married. I'm getting that this isn't easy for the both of you. That card came out in reverse, by the way. The 5 of, it's the 4. No, it's the 5 of Cups. Came out in reverse. So the sadness is over. It's time to leave. And look what we have. The Ace of Cups here and the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. And look at what I like here. There's 2 birds coming together. So I think that both people in this situation are leaving. I wonder if your person knows this, because I'm asking them, what they want to tell you. Maybe this person is saying you represent strength to them. Maybe you represent the strength to them because you're showing them you're leaving something. And, now they're feeling like they got to leave the loveless relationship that they are in. Because it's saying you represent strength. It's saying someone's coming forward. What's going on here? And we have the Hierophant in reverse. So someone's coming forward, but there's something they have to leave first. There's a situation, a commitment, a connection. This Sun card is just one sun, but the other Sun card that came out had 2 people in it, right? So I do feel that it is very, and even at the bottom of the deck, there's 2 hands coming together. Really interesting. I don't know. This would make a lot of sense for people that are both having to leave some stuff behind. And it doesn't mean you both have to be in commitments, because as we always say, the third party could be anything: business, family, friends, whoever's in the way. Baby steps, one step at a time, right? So that would be your person saying, they really do plan. Oh, wow. On coming forward. It's one step at a time. If you watched the last video I posted yesterday, I believe, or 2 days ago, it had to do with the suitcase, and it says the baggage is, or the suitcase is packed. But yeah, the baggage be gone. Baby steps here. This person is literally preparing for a return. It's something with an R word. I'm not hearing quite clear. Stickity wicket. Now, I don't know what stickity wicket means, but to me, it means someone who's a little slick and they got to figure out a slick way to get out of a situation. Stickity wicket. That's a little bit of a tongue twisting word there. Maybe it's a sticky situation they're in. Anyhow, I do feel that they are finding their way out of it. Interesting. Smooth and easy, huh? I'm just like, should I get into character details about your person? Let's just pull a few more cards for them and just see what else. How are they feeling right now about everything going on? Okay. Because 4 of Wands. Your person is very happy. Your person, I don't know. I feel like your person can't get upset for some reason. I feel like nothing can throw them away or throw them down or whatever it may be. There's a full ending happening here. Whoa, look what's happening here. How my cards are coming out. You see that? There's a completion, a full completion. And I just get nothing can throw your person off right now. And look what we had. Oh, they were right beside each other too. There's a completion to, obviously a marriage of some sort or a connection of some sort, but I just feel like there's something deeper to it than that. Oh, and look at what's at the top. Yeah. So that they can get to the love that they want to get to. I'm just going to pull one card for that situation. Whoa, well, that came out. Okay, so this may be in delay right now, or for some of you, the other message, okay, and it's true. The other message, because I'm seeing the High Priestess here with the Emperor, is there's already been a divorce or a separation with your person, and they're not telling you. So ask, why are they not telling you? I think they're going to tell you on their own time when they're ready to. This may have been quite a beating, I don't know, a beating if that's the right word. It's been a lot of back and forth, this situation. Maybe they want to make sure. Maybe they want to make sure it's done before they come back to you and make any investment in you. But let me just clarify that again. So some of you, this person's divorced, not telling you, or they separated already. They may be working on building their money again before they come forward. They may be getting their finances in order first, or just getting things in order first. This person may feel really worn out. Actually, people may see them as the emperor right now, or if they know like, oh, that person's been divorced. But I see that your person's actually feeling they're working their ass off trying to get themselves back together. Okay. And I think that they're not able to accept your love right now is what I get there. So that's why they're not coming forward right now. It's like they're not open for love. Okay. Now, why is that? The whole situation took the strength out of them. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? It's like they don't have the strength. Something may have tower here. Something may have happened in October. I'm telling you, there's something about fall, and it may not be fully completed. Okay. Hearing body, mind, and soul, but I feel like it took the energy of this person's body, their mind, and like their soul. Like it just drained them. So that's why they're not up for talking, chit chat, anything, any ordeals is what I heard. So I don't know if your person says ordeals, I guess. I don't know why I'm saying that so many times, but I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles in oh, okay, it's in the upright now. I did see it fall in the reverse. Okay, your person's telling you the honest truth. It's on their mind still. What's happened in the situation is still on their mind with the King of Swords. Here's that again. Sure, you could be dealing with a Gemini, even a Libra, Aquarius, if you want to go there. This person's mind is not clear yet from the loss they took, is what I get. And they will be coming back. They want you to know that. This person will be coming back. They are probably speaking to you. You know, I've heard so many people mentioning this lately, but I've to literally sit there and imagine like cords connected to you and your person in the mind or in the heart. I sometimes do the throat too, and put that energy out there and send it to them and send them a message, you know, and just play with it. Like ask them if they feel you. But this person is saying to you, like this person will come forward when they are ready. This person still dreams of you and still thinks about you. Definitely there's something here where this person is really worn out right now. Okay. This person does think of you quite a bit, especially sexually, to be honest. Okay. Wow. Big finale and big closures are happening right now in your person's life in order for them to go to the next cycle. These are two ending cards. This may also be worldwide information. This may be something, it could have to do with legalities. I'm seeing 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords as well. For some of you, and I've been picking this up lately, it will literally be in the news, okay? Like something about something with your person. I don't know. But, you know, like it's a big deal. And for some of them, it won't be. It's just their community type thing. It is something that's known by groups of people or a big group of people, okay? So probably like, you know, I know some of you have firefighter, you're whatever it may be, like firefighters, police officers, whatever it may be that you're dealing with. But when you're in those type of circles, those people know your business, especially if you're there a long time, like 30 plus years or 20 plus years. This is a community event ending here, like something people are going to know about and talk about. There might even be a lot of gossip and bullshit about it, right? About the partnership that ended. Everyone will have their own opinion why whatever ended. The truth, you know, I'm just going to say the truth is, you know, they weren't happy, but we have the King of Wands coming in reverse. Like this is why it didn't end. All there was is fighting and no making love type of energy. All there was heartache words that, you know, made people not want to even see each other. So people are going to talk crap all they want. It's really way more simple than that. You know, and the female in this situation, she may actually get a really good payout of some sort, Ace of Pentacles, or a fresh new beginning elsewhere, somewhere else. Maybe she will get a great payout, hang on to her money now, move forward in her new direction. hopefully what that's saying is, the toxic ties will be cut from this connection. That's what I would like to think that that's saying. So that toxic connection can be over. And the way I'm seeing the cards right now, I was just seeing the Six of Cups and the Fool, so that the new connection can come into play. But it's not a new connection. It's a connection with you. And there's already investments in this connection. There's already been some time spent in this connection. Even though there was separation, there's still some stuff to talk about. And then there's still room to create new memories and more memories is what I get here. Okay. To have a brand new beginning. This is my brand new beginning card. Will this person be reaching out? Let's see. You saw how that came out. Kind of weird, right? Two of Wands in reverse, Six of Wands. There really could be some dealings that this person is still doing before they are able to make a move, before they are able to travel, before they are able to literally pack up and go. This is about someone that wants to go somewhere, but it's not, they might be heading in that way and making moves too, but they don't have the full idea of how exactly they're going to do it. Because remember, I think this person said, right, they have a goal in mind. That's what one of the first messages, I believe, like they have the finished goal. But remember, they're also going through like the shadow of the death or the valley of death as well, while they have this finished goal, which is great. And what this card is about for me is someone lying to society is what I was just about to say, but to the people. So this could be your person or you or whatever, someone really pretending to have it all together. But this horse knows that this person is lying 100%. Things are not as good as they seem. So what I'm getting here is I have to continue this. I'm sorry we're going so long. Let me just finish that. This person, even though they're divorced, I think for some of you, a lot of people are divorced and they're not talking about it to everyone just yet. So it's almost like this person might be acting as though they're still kind of married in a way. Like, that ring is up there, but they're not. There's a lie here. People may not know the divorce is happening. I just want to know, like, why is this person so, and it might have to do with work. So we have the Chariot card. I'm asking, why is this person so, like, weird about talking about this? It could be because they're used to being looked at in a certain way with the Chariot card here. They may feel a bit like a coward, or like they lost, or like maybe they feel like they're going to get found out that they were sneaky, or things are going to come out that they don't want to talk about. What the heck is this person so stressed about if people know, The King of Cups, it could just be someone that really doesn't want people knowing their business. They already have people watching them. This person may like to actually be a bit private. And look at what was sliding out here was the financial and marital change, material change. I don't know why I said marital. So maybe this person doesn't want people knowing their business. They don't want people knowing they had a loss. They don't want people knowing they've left their person, or their person has left them. Let's get a final card here. Choose wisely. That says a lot. This person is known for making the best choices ever. Okay. I'm seeing the solar plexus here. And I feel like that's an energy of when you know what you want. This person knows what they want and they go for it. And they're known to make the best choices. Someone here may be a little bit shy. I'm hearing camera shy, because the choice they made, it didn't turn out the way they thought it would. It's going to show people they didn't make the perfect choice this time, even though, maybe the stock choices they make or the business choices they make are always perfect, but not this one, not this relationship. And that kind of beats your person up. Your person was being very honest in the beginning when they were saying they were uncertain, because your person makes choices that they know they can win at. And, if your person made a choice to be with someone at some point, they may have had some passion there. I don't know what I was going to say, because I'm seeing the passion ignited there. So something may have ignited the passion within that situation. But what I sense more than anything is if they chose to be with someone else before, it's because it was secure. And it may actually be the passion that you ignited in this person that made them look at things a little differently and realize they got to go. And I'll tell you, that is for a lot of your masculines. A lot of your masculines, or feminines, a lot of your divine counterparts, they would never be a cheater normally, but then they met you. And so it began. And I watched the most beautiful movie. I only watched some of it yesterday. I think it's called Socialites. I only watched I fast forwarded it, but it ended up being about a man who marries a woman. They basically hook up and like really fall in love, and they have sex so much that she gets pregnant, right? So then the next step is marriage. But there was a backstory where he had already known someone he loves, and they had the same name actually. He loves, and she ends up coming back around. And the movie ends like just with them both at New Year's parties thinking of each other. And that was another thing. I was like, wow, see, they're doing the telepathic talking even in the movie. But he never let that girl go. And even though I do believe he loved the second one, but it was kind of rushed. Like she just got pregnant all of a sudden. She didn't mean to. They were just having fun, maybe, who knows? Like she didn't seem like a bad character. But so it just happened like that. And the other girl was married to someone else. The female was married to someone else that he loved. And, they came into the restaurant, and then next thing you know, they're out for a date reminiscing, and like nothing was lost between the two of them. And they both knew they made mistakes in a sense, So I do feel that you showed this person like, yeah, like I didn't make the best choice, but I made the choice I had to make at the time. And your person will be moving away from that, and it will be positive. There will be a happy ending. Look how the sun's reflecting there, right? But like I said, your person, I believe I said, your person may be taking some rest beforehand. For some of you, it's happening right now and all this type of stuff, and they may be rebuilding their finances and material wealth and their harvest and what they have to offer you. And then, they can come in, and they can come in once they can love again, right? But it is because we already saw they're having trouble receiving love. How can they give love right now? But right now, it looks like your person is walking away from this situation, maybe circling around, but it's about internal growth and building their own foundation. And your person, I even see them making their wishes come true first. Your person's a very smart person, actually, before they can come in, and be strong for you. So your person really is probably facing their shadow side with the two minds there and the double energy, and realizing why they made the decisions they made. And a lot of them, I'll tell you, they made the decisions they made because of their upbringing and parenting. A lot of us make the decisions we make because of that. Even the friends we keep can be because there is a toxic connection to like how our parents treated us or something like that. You really got to clear those type of energies out. Like, for example, if you have a friend you always argue with, maybe they're used to arguing with a female in their life, and therefore they've somehow connected you with that now. And, it's all just a repeating cycle. But it looks like your person is really cleaning things up. So we have the last card I'm picking here, and I see victory and success at the bottom. But this is recognition and reward. And to be honest, I personally feel your person doesn't get enough recognition here because they're not even looking to anyone for it, but it's coming to them. Your person as well. You may not even know it, right? Your person may be very in tune with their higher self now. Maybe it's the heartache and loss that taught them about that, or the time that they've taken to themselves. But I do feel like your person is getting recognized by the heavens or by above, by, their guides. But I feel like this society doesn't give this person enough credit. It's like a lone wolf. This person does a lot on their own. They've reached a lot of levels on their own. They've climbed a lot of mountains on their own. They've gone through a lot on their own. I almost feel like there's an energy from above, especially with all the feminine energy that was showing up. Okay, guys. So I hope you're doing well. And I hope that this helped someone, high profile and embarrassed for being caught out. Yeah, the high profile stuff, right? Come in, please, and thank you. Hi, Nancy. Thank you so much, and Holly, and Phoenix, and me. And yeah, that's a good one. Keeper of the Realms. Oh my gosh. Well, hi, Keeper of the Realms. I don't know if you're a tarot reader. But there's someone I wanted to, okay, Deborah Claire. I watched her video today, and honestly, she was shouting out another tarot reader, I forget her name, saying like, she's a great tarot reader. And I was thinking this girl is a great tarot reader. Deborah Claire is like, her voice, first of all, I think it's Claire, right? Correct me if you don't know her, find her. She has an accent, and she always uses pretty much the same cards. She's very connected to the angels. And the thing is, like, her readings, I don't know if everyone feels the same way about her readings. I can't believe them sometimes. It's just, please, used to watch her, huh? Yeah. Like, just check her out. I think that her readings are healthy and honest. They're not too, like, it's not about trying to get you hooked. Like, she's literally reading what the cards are saying, and the messages are just incredible. Like, even when you don't think it's your story at all, and you'll know if it's not your story, which I love even more, like when it's not your story, because that reader is so clear to you. But even sometimes you have to like listen for a minute, and it just turns around. Like, it's like, okay, I see love, and then like, whoa, I see like a total opposite story of this type of thing, and it all makes sense. And so I thought I'll say that she's great. And then someone else I've always wanted to. She does pick a cards, and she doesn't get enough people, and she gives the best advice, but I always forget. She doesn't do them too often anymore. But she would give such great advice at the end of her pick a cards, which is so helpful, because like, you just tell someone all this information, and then you don't give any advice what they should do, and they're just stuck there with the pick a card, But I'm going to find hers, and I'm going to tell you guys her name next time. Every Friday, I'll do that. I'll write it down. And wait, since we have time to talk now, it's like all connections are different. All connections are absolutely different, but intertwined in any way. So I'm trying to find other things to watch, because I don't really watch movies or anything. I found this guy called Jim Brown, and then there's a whole bunch of other ones that are even more interesting than him. These people. So what this guy does is he hacks call centers. The scammers that call. I don't know if you guys have this issue, but in Toronto, we get like 10 calls a day from scammers trying to get our information and stuff. Not so much anymore. They kind of switched the laws up. So these guys are on YouTube, and you can watch the videos. There's so much more, like, sometimes it's nice to take a break, right? From tarot. But these guys, you see in the call centers, they hack into their cameras. They call the call centers. They fuck with these people, these scammers. And even the scammers do not hang up, because they want to know, how do you know this? And you will see they do everything on the screen. You see them changing the HTML codes, just like the scammers do. They do the exact scam move to the scammers. And it's so entertaining. I watched them with my dad today, because he came by to get some hot sauce I made for him. And we were just like in awe. Like, this is so interesting. So if you guys are looking for something else to watch instead of sometimes the tarot readings, it's interesting to watch and there's nothing else to watch, but we got to like get out of the tarot reading sometimes. So we have other things going in our brains, right? Instead of like this drama, it's like Days of Our Lives 24/7. Watch the scammers. I mean, it's honestly entertaining, and it makes you feel good, because these people actually are helping us in a way by but they also talk to the scammers, and they'll be like, what are you doing, man? Like, why are you doing this? And some of them even say like, I'm a young kid, I just started this, and and it's crazy. But yeah, it's just something like to get you out of the matrix. Because I just found myself getting I need to include more stuff, but I'm on lockdown, and they just put us directly on another lockdown, and now they've made it even more strict. I'm getting really annoyed with it, because I'm not sick, and no one I know is sick. So for us, it's like we don't understand it really anymore. But yeah, and we didn't change our lives too drastically besides staying as safe as possible, like everyone else. So we're just like, how is this even possible? The numbers going up. Well, how come no one we know? But yeah, it's just really hard to do stuff sometimes. And I'm sitting here, I can sit here all day and work, but I need to like, even these readings you're going to see on Sunday when they come out, they're different. They're all different because I was getting so bored of just using the same cards, and I'm like, frig, I need to like do something just to put new energy into me. So yeah, so now I'm working on my decks of cards. I almost completed 2 decks now, and they will literally be for sale soon. Like they should be, I just have to get them proofread, and and I'm going to use them. That's most important because I love them. But some of you might use them too. And it gives me something else to focus on. But the scammers, oh my God, the scammers, those are a good one, because like the guy's talking to the guy on the phone and he says to him, where are you located? And the guy says, I'm in San Francisco. Really, he's in India, right? Because this is where a lot of the call centers are. So he's like, I'm in San Francisco. And then the guy, the hacker, says, okay, so what's a local restaurant? Because I just want to verify that you're telling me the truth. And the scammer goes online to Google, and the guy has the camera like closed up on him, and he's like, don't Google. He's like, I know you're Googling right now. And the guy's like, sir, why would you think I'm Googling? I'm from San Francisco. So anyhow, it's awesome. But I hope you guys got something from this. I know I kind of switched off it because it's a good message. And then after I give it, like, I don't want to sit here and talk about it forever. And I do have work to do. And I do have a few more readings to complete for Sunday. And I do have people booked readings today. Thank you so much. And I'm so excited. I have a really special reading on Monday with someone with a 12-hour time zone difference. So this is really cool. That happens every once in a while. So yeah, that's really awesome. And yeah, you're welcome, Lindsay. And you're welcome, everyone else. I said thank you. And thank you for being here. The artwork is amazing. This one, I'm going to show you. Okay, this is what you guys can do when you get bored, right? I'm working on some actual ones from scratch. But this one, many years ago when I was going through my dark night of the soul, this is actually an IKEA painting, except I redid it. And I added this and added that. And I added all these little sparkly teacup pieces. That's what a lot of my art, I used to use teacup, but now we don't have vintage markets because they're all closed down. So I don't have teacups anymore. So I'm painting regularly without any extra pieces. But yeah, so point being, even if you can't draw, and it's not that I couldn't draw, it's just that I didn't want an IKEA painting in my place. You can revamp it. You can use someone else's work and make it better, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I had someone say to me, oh, it's an IKEA painting. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, it was an IKEA painting, but you can't go buy this anywhere. And it's worth way more than your IKEA paintings are now, because now I've done all this work and make it look beautiful. So I felt no way about it. And I don't lie about it either. Yeah, I have had paintings. That's the only one I have still. The other ones were actually stolen from me, because people like them that much. Okay. You can really make a lot of beauty out of someone's piece of art. You can actually make it very beautiful. But yeah, that's the only one I have that I revamped now. Now all of mine are made from scratch. But yeah, just so you know, if you have some painting around your house, I'm the type of person, I just don't even care anymore. If I have a painting, I don't care if it was, a gift or whatever at this point, because if it's not my style. My mom used to give me a lot of art. But there's one picture particularly, if I had it here right now, which I don't, I would literally open it up, take it out of the frame and take the glass and set it aside, and I would repaint it. I would paint it the way I want it to look, and I'd paint it the colors I want it to have. If I had any other paintings right now that had a picture of them that I didn't like, I'd be repainting them. So, and I feel no way about it whatsoever, Just do it. That's it. Just do it. What do you have to lose? IKEA. Yeah. But, to go and buy that at IKEA would probably be 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks. I don't even know. I wouldn't normally do that. I just happen to have had that. I don't know. One of my original coaches who I spent so much money on, but we still talk once in a blue moon. He's amazing. But, I have to remember I'm using my own. I don't have internet right now. But he said, this is the year, I would love to read you for those of you that want to hear what he said. This is the year of he's been gone. He actually disappeared for a bit, and he just came back on social media. He's actually a realtor turned coach, and he still does real estate. But I'll read you what he said, because it really... Okay, I think we can all agree this year has been a challenge for each of us in our own way. Okay. So he talks about how the market literally crashed in real estate. It went to zero during COVID. And then now at the end of the summer, it picked up like to do its best ever, which she's just pointing out that you never know what will happen or the turnaround, right? But one thing I like is that he says people are often perplexed when they hear about how active the market has been in 2020. Here's why. People's pain point around their life situation got agitated by COVID, and then they acted on it. So what he says is if couples were thinking they need more space, then they moved to a bigger place. If they realized they wanted to get out of downtown, they moved out of downtown. If they realized they didn't want to be together, they took further actions to separate. If someone had a burning desire to move east or west, north or south, they did. So what he's saying is the trend of 2020 is realignment. So, I mean, he's not even into this type of talking or twin flame talking, though his teachings do work with it. But he's all about really focusing on what you want and actually allowing things to move out of your life, where the practicing I do now, the NLP is, I focus on what I want, but I can change things so that I don't have to move away from them and they don't have to move out of my life. But regardless, I love his message here saying that, 2020 is about realignment, and it's saying people are aligned their living situations to their life. So they're aligning in their life with their living situations. And I just thought that was so cool because yes, some people got together, some people didn't, but no matter what, people are realizing what they want and if they're miserable in their situation. So if someone didn't make the move yet and they stayed where they were and, they stayed in that situation, they most likely realize it's time to make the move now because I can't live like this another minute. It's a restart. Yes, a realignment. And, it really is, regardless. So for anyone that's still in this space, and sorry, I read that a little choppy, that you're still in this space with your person or with anything hasn't come in yet, just know things are working out that you do not see. If you're focused and you set the intention and you've already said this is what you want, you don't have to worry about anything else. And that alone can give you comfort and ease. Like I remember when I was a yoga challenger and I was doing yoga 3 times a day sometimes. And there was a challenge and all you had to do was yoga once a day to get your name in a bucket. And they were going to pick a winner. And I friggin' knew, and there was over 100 people. I knew I was going to be the winner. And I still did yoga 3 times a day just because I didn't have to, but I didn't care. And I'm just like, I'm going to be the winner. And people would always be like, well, how do you know you're going to be the winner? Because it's just a bucket. Like you're just picking out a name. It's not about how much you do. And I'm just like, I don't know, but I know. And so I left it alone. And then at the very end, I honestly thought that I wasn't I was just like, oh, there's no way I'm going to win. Like I just agreed with everyone else. All of a sudden, I'm like, yeah, there's no way. But I had already planted those seeds. And when you plant those seeds and you're so determined, like for those whole 30 days, I was like, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. It wasn't until the last day when we're supposed to go and show up for them to pick the name. I was like, I'm not going. I'm like, I didn't win, And anyhow, like a week later, I got a call. I was the winner. So if you've already planted those seeds and planted those thoughts and those intentions of what you want, maybe it's easier sometimes for you to just drop it and be like, I can't even right now. I've already done that work. What's going to happen is going to happen. I don't have to see it happening right now. Like when you plant a seed, you don't go and dig it up every day to check and make sure it's growing. You leave it in the soil and it's working. And it's going to bloom up soon and you're going to see it soon. One day you're going to see, how long that seed takes. That's none of your business. That's the seed's business. But you put it out there. So just remember, it will happen. It will. Like I said, with the yoga, right at the last minute, I gave up on it, but it didn't even matter. And that goes to show you that just because you have one bad day, if you're doing so well and you're so focused on what you want and you have one bad day, it doesn't mean you manifest that one bad day and all the other days are nothing. No, not at all. Don't worry about it. Just, it doesn't even have to be. Okay, guys, I see my internet acting up. I hope it wasn't acting up. I'm getting it off my cell phone, but I'm going to go. And I thank you so much for being here. Yes, you are all psychic. You have to listen to it. You know, I'm working on getting more. I just have to say this because I was thinking about this recently, that I'm trying to build my psychic ability, because what I do is when I get a message, I like cut it off. I don't know why. It's like I don't want to take the time to hear the whole thing. So I hear the beginning of it and I'm like, okay, like whatever, something like that. And I've done it before. I've woken up in the middle of a message and told my angels, I'm sleeping right now, like not today. Don't even. But I'm trying to get myself to not be like that anymore, because sometimes it's my natural reaction to just cut it off. I just don't take a step back. Point being, I could become even more psychic than I already am. And you guys are all psychic too. What you really have to do is take the time and allow these messages to come in. And, you know, when people say like their guides are telling them stuff, it's you are telling yourself stuff. Like you're hearing yourself speak to you. But you have to actually be willing to listen to it, for one, to claim it and be confident enough to be like, this is my guidance that is I'm getting for you. And say it with surety. And like, the more you do it, the more you see, you know, sometimes I'll say things that are so random and then people will be like, you know, I know a ballerina. Like I'll say something, you know, like a ballerina, blah, blah. Like, no, like my mom was a ballerina, or da is a ballerina. And it's like, wow, like I would never have thought you know anything about a ballerina, but I just said it because that's what came to me. So, you know, just listen to your thoughts and just work on them like that. And you'll work on it. You'll know, like I've always known. So it really helps. But I do believe every single person is psychic or has these abilities in different forms, you know, whether it be you hear things or you feel things or you see things, you know. Definitely. I used to know someone, he would see music in colors. So when he would hear music, all he said, he could only like see colors. And I don't know. I thought that was the craziest thing. I don't talk to him anymore. That was my friend's husband a long, long time ago. And I was so young back then. I didn't even know what to think of that. I was just like, you know, like that's awesome. But I didn't even ask him 1,000 questions like I would have if I knew him now. But yeah, so everyone sees and hears and feels everything differently. And just know that, yes, you are all psychic. For me, I love the tarot and stuff, but technically I don't need the tarot, but I do need the tarot to get your messages to you. But my psychic abilities come out when I meet people all the time. And it's very weird and uncomfortable at times because, you know, the worst part about it, I'll tell you, it's not a worst part, but a lot of times I've had really strong messages for people and I don't see them again, or I don't see them for like months. And it's like, you know, they just took what I gave them and it's just a one-way street, which is fine, right? What can I expect from them? Like, are they supposed to repay me in some way? There's no way to repay me. But I remember one lady I gave all this information to and I didn't see her for months. And then when I saw her, she like was so grateful and even a little bit teary-eyed and stuff, but it wasn't like, I don't know what I expected, like a bouquet of flowers. I don't know. But I changed her life, and she even said it. And I've had many people like that, but it's like, it's weird. It's like a one end road. Like you're just giving to them and and it's okay. That's the job. They take it. And no, like they don't ever give you anything back, and it's okay. But it happens. Yeah. So yeah, it can be scary, especially when you know things about someone that you don't really want to bring up. I don't know. I've had a lot of things I don't bring up. And probably more of the reason is because, like, what am I going to do? Tell a stranger, you know, someone hurt them and I know that they got hurt, or I feel it, or you know what I mean? Like, it's not something everyone wants to be a part of all the time. But if I allow myself to get more stronger messages where I can actually like fully communicate without cutting the other side off for some bizarre reason, like I just get overwhelmed, then I would like to actually help more people and like actually relay dialogue across, right? Thank you. I love the friggin' emojis. Kitchening. Martina. I don't know why I can't read names on here. Sometimes it makes my eyes all squinky and I'm trying to see. My best, Scorpio, and thank you as well. The tree, the branches. Anyone know this tree here, by the way, while you're on here? Does anyone know how to make this tree live? I did just get it. I've had it for a few months now since I've lived here. This is such a beautiful tree, or plant. It's called a fig something. And I've looked it up. I've done the research. I've moved it to a new spot now, but for some reason, you notice the leaves are coming off, right? They've fallen from the bottom. And that's one tree. Like, I ask my plant guy all the time, like, what do I do? And he says, you know, off in the sun, not direct sunlight. And I think I might be overwatering it. I'm going to try and not water it now. But anyone that has any tips for that plant specifically, because I'm pretty good with most of them, please let me know. Because I can't imagine my plants dying. It just would drive me crazy. I would love to show you guys. Maybe you can see a little more. You see my big plant over here. I don't know if it will turn. I don't know if you can even see it. This guy over here is huge. Just this huge draping plant. Yeah. On my Patreon, I'm going to post one day. I'm going to post like how I live. I live very simple for I don't know. I live very simple. Just, you know, the way it is. But I have a lot of plants. That's my life, is plants. And that's that. Now I have a cat. He's awesome. And yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you. I've been on here for an hour. It's a long time. I really appreciate you all being here again. Music has a condition called synesthesia. Interesting. Synesthesia. Synesthesia or something. You know, it's just reminding me there's also something that some people have called phantasian. Have you guys heard of this? Phantasian? They don't, how do I put it? They don't see. Like, okay, so that one guy, he sees colors for music. These people, if you told them, imagine a banana, they can't imagine a banana. You'd have to be like, imagine a long, curved fruit or something like that. But anyhow, those people, they don't get affected by relationships because they don't hang on to past memories or past images. Isn't that bizarre? I also think that they don't have relationships because I don't think that they really remember what their person did for. I don't know. I didn't remember any of them saying, "Oh, I have a healthy relationship." Yeah, but isn't that, there's so many different types of things. I gotta get off. I'm such a Gemini. I can't stop talking. Bye, guys. Ciao, ciao, ciao. I'm just gonna go. I'm not being rude.